So for brows, I'm going to take the NYX Micro Brow Pencil in Brunette, and I'm going to also use some of the Freedom Brow Pomade in dark brown, like the tail part. I've got a new one of these. I think my old one's in Brunette. Thankfully, yes, it's in Brunette. So I take this spoolie and I'm just gonna brush my hairs this way. And because I have tan on, whenever I apply tan, it always makes my brows look thicker. I'm gonna underline, just underline from here. Do very light strokes. And then I just go up. Just do brow light strokes. For my tail, I'm going to fill that in with the Freedom pomade, and then I'll just brush through that product. Then I'm just going to take the Freedom pomade and use my MAC 266 angled brow brush. Just put any excess on the back of my hand. Just going to build the tail up so it's as dark as possible. What I'm going to do to conceal my brows is take the Tarte Shape Tape Concealer in Light, and I'm just going to carve my brows out with this and use it as an eyeshadow base. What I'm going to do now, I'm going to start applying like my moisturiser in that before I set my eye base. So I'm just going to apply L'Oreal Hydrogenous Aloe Water. Take 2 pumps of that and then just put it all over my face. Take that down my neck too and onto my head. Then once that's sunk in, I'm going to apply some primer. Primers I'm going to use today. The first one I'm going to apply is the Makeup Forever Hydrating Primer. And I'm going to apply this around the places that I get more sort of dehydrated and dry and crease more. I'm going to apply it around my forehead and like around my cheek area. Then I'm going to apply the Illamasqua Radiance Veil Illuminating Primer, and I'm going to apply that around like here, around my cheekbones, around my jaw, and like around my chin and my nose area. I will apply a bit on my head, but it won't be in like this section where I have these lines. So apply the Makeup Forever one first. So just on my head and like around my cheeks. Obviously, because your primer isn't set yet, you can just keep going over it. Your concealer, sorry, and just keep blending it in. Like I said it once I got the foundation on, because then I find it like sets better and doesn't look so cakey. Then I'll just keep blending this inner corner bit in here. Then I'm going to apply the Illamasqua primer, so I just take a little spoon and I just take a bit out of here and I just dot that on my face. Oh my god, I got a bit too much. And then I'm just going to put some on my chin, just wipe off whatever's on the spoon. I don't know if this is actually the right name for it. And then I just put it back on there. My skin already dewy. Put it up here. Then I'm going to move on to foundation. For foundation, I'm going to take the Maybelline Matte and Poreless in 332 Golden Caramel. I'll take some of that on the back of my hand. I've got quite a lot. And I'm going to mix in some of the Illamasqua Skin Base in 11 with that. I'm going to take my Real Techniques Miracle Complexion Sponge and I'm just going to start applying that all over my face. Even though this foundation's matte, because of the primers underneath and the finish of the foundation itself, it's not like super matte. It's all about like how you use products with like each other. Like you can use a matte foundation, but then you can actually turn it quite sort of dewy. It's all about like personal preference. Don't you love when you get foundation in your eyebrow? I'm just putting a bit on my ears as my ears get really red. Right, I'm going to wipe off any excess on the back of my hand. I'm going to apply some of the Tarte Shape Tape in Light underneath my eyes, and I'm going to use some of my Collection Lasting Perfection colour corrector in Lemon 1. I think it's quite cute how they call it lemon and not yellow. I'm going to apply the Tarte one first. And I think I'll blend this one in first, because this one has nice coverage but it's very pink and I want it to be more yellow underneath my eyes. I don't really use colour correctors anymore, to be honest. Only colour corrector I normally use is like a green one. I've never really used the other colours before. I like a yellow one because it just adds a bit more brightness underneath your eyes. Right, so now that's blended in, and now I'm just going to take the Collection one. Right, and then I'm going to take this one and I'm going to focus it more in this part here. And I'm not doing this because I want more coverage, I just want area. Right, doesn't smell of lemon. Just taking it up to my nose like that. And I'm just going to blend it in with my sponge. I'm going to add some cream contour. I'm going to add the LA Girl Pro Conceal in Toast. Just taking this round perimeter of my head. Blend that in with my Real Techniques contour brush. Blending it in to my hairline. I basically like applying this like almost as like a base for my bronzer, and obviously in pictures and that it really helps like define your face. Then I'm going to add some of my fave Cover FX Custom Enhancer drops, and the reason I'm applying these is because I want to apply them before I apply any powder. So I just put in some on my cheek here, and then I'm just going to tap that in with my finger. Side of my Real Techniques sponge, and then some above my brow. Some above my lip and on my chin. I'm going to do the tiniest bit on my nose. And just apply a bit more on my cheekbone, just to be extra. Just use the side of my sponge, just keep panting that in. Right, once that looks nicely blended in, I then just take my foundation brush and get rid of any creasing in my head. I'm just going to go over with my powder brush and my Airspun translucent powder and just set where I get most oily and where I want to apply powder. So just around here, just zooming you out. And around here, I'm not going to set my highlight with this powder. Oh, my nose is really itchy. Then I'm just going to set my eyes, so I'm just going to take my concealer brush on my eye, blend that concealer in, take my fluffy elf brush and just go over and set, and then do the same on that other eye. So you're blending away the creases with your concealer brush. Remember to pat, don't swipe the concealer, and then go over with your powder. Then for the underneath of your eye, you want to go over with your sponge, do any creasing, grabbing a elf blush brush. Oh my god, I jumped on the floor. Just grab the powder and set down my nose. Just going to now start applying my bronzer. Right, I'm going to grab my MAC Give Me Sun with my Real Techniques blush brush. Just start bronzing my cheeks, my forehead, and for blush I'm going to be taking this L'Oreal Blush Sculpt in Nude Beige. And I'm just going to grab all three shades, mainly the top two, and just apply that to my cheeks, tapping off any excess. Grabbing my powder brush, I'm just going to blend over that. It looks so funny when I'm doing makeup. Now I'm going to move on to the eyes, and I'm going to do my highlighter last, because we saved the best till last. For eyes, I'm going to be mixing the Modern Renaissance by ABH and the Subculture palette. I'm going to take Subculture first, and I'm going to go in with a 228 by Zoeva, and I'm going to take Dawn. Going to be so light-handed because I don't want to fuck my shadow up. And I'm not taking these colours that far at all. I'm just doing a round smoke. Take that on the bottom too. For my lower lash line, I'm taking a MAC 217 and taking Dawn. I'm going to take the shade Roxy, which is this shade here, and I'm just going to apply that into, as you can see, I'm not taking that high at all. And make sure I tap the shadow once, and then I tap off any excess before applying it onto my eye. Underneath the eye, I'm taking Roxy again. I'm going to take some of Rilga from the Modern Renaissance and apply that into the crease. I'm taking a Morphe M506 brush, and I just apply this on my outer crease. Basically trace the crease with the eyeshadow, and then I'll just blend out the edges with my 228. Take Rilga under my eye. Probably the easiest smoky eye ever. Just all about layering colours up. Now I'm going to apply a bit of fudge into the crease using the same brush. Fudge is this one. Going to take some of fudge underneath. Under fudge, I'm going to take some of Roxy my MAC 217. Just literally just touch bottom of it, blend it in, just so you can see it like poke out the tiniest bit. I think then I'm just going to apply some of red ochre to my lid. I think I'm going to use my Urban Decay brush from the Alice in Wonderland palette. Just take red ochre. I'm just going to pack that all over my lid. And then I'm going to take my little pencil brush, just blend it into fudge. It's a lot less harsh than a black, and if you've got green eyes it will really help your eyes pop. And then you just want to keep building that colour up. Flick away any fallout on your face. I'm just going to line my waterline with the Inglot 77 gel eyeliner. I only normally do this when I'm like going out somewhere. I don't do it on a regular basis because it's so annoying to get off. It's going to be really annoying to get off tonight. But it's just to hide like your lashes, because my natural lashes are really long and you can always see them when I wear false ones. Even when I put mascara on them. Right, now that's done, I'm going to apply some brow bone highlight, and I'm going to apply Nylon by MAC, which I need to get out my drawer. I'm just going to apply that with the end of this brush, just where my arch is. And I'm going to apply some in the inner corner as well, right in my eye. Right, then that's it for the eyes. I'm just going to apply my lashes. The lashes I'm applying are the SK lashes in Chelsea. So I'm going to apply these and be right back. Right, now for highlighter, I'm going to take my Inglot number 2 Sparkling Dust Face Eyes Body, and I'm just going to take the excess in the lid. So apply that over that custom cover drops. Basically just put it everywhere. It's done. So my chin. For my eyebrows, I'm just going to take my Bravo Conditioning Primer from Benefit. I'm just going to put this into my brows. Like so. Then I'm going to take the Ready Set Brow and just run that through my hairs of my brows. Last thing I want to do, I'm just going to put some of this Inglot 77 gel liner in my waterline and add some mascara, and I'll be right back. Right, for my lips, I'm going to be just applying the NYX lip liner in Nude Beige. And then the Tarteist Lip Paint in Salty. For my hair, I'm just going to let it down. If I can get it out the bun. I'm so hot. I'm gonna grab my tangle teaser, brush my hair through. I straightened it the other day, so I'm not gonna go over the whole thing again. I'm just gonna straighten certain parts. And I already put up oil and that in it earlier, so I'm not gonna put like loads of protection stuff in it. Grab my straighteners. These are just Nikki Clark straighteners. I don't really know anything about them. They're just anything I could find. Just going over where needs it done. Just gonna go under the hinge, underneath it. Oh, great when you burn your neck. Put in a Pantene dry oil with argan oil in the ends of my hair. And that is the finished look. And yeah, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.